Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and today we're going to be taking a look at the NECA Toys cartoon TMNT Troubles Afoot Ultimate Foot Soldier. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. I upload new content constantly throughout the week, so make sure you hit that bell icon so you stay notified when I do upload new videos. And if you guys want to support the channel in any way, all I ask is that you guys watch my videos from start to finish, as well as going ahead and hitting that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content that I put out. It's free, easy for you to do, and it really helps the channel grow. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is a very small goal of mine to try to reach at least one new subscriber per new video that I put out. So please, be my one new subscriber for this video. Thank you so much in advance. As always, the information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And thank you so much to this channel sponsor, CoolFigurez Store. Check them out for your Funko Pop, anime, and Pokemon card needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. CoolFigurez Store, check them out, guys. But with all of that out of the way, once again, we're going to be taking a look at the NECA Toys cartoon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Troubles Afoot Ultimate Foot Soldier. So this is basically the toy for you if you missed out on any and all of the Foot Soldier releases. While you won't get two in this pack, unfortunately, you will get one with literally all the accessories that have ever come out with a Foot Soldier that NECA has released this far. So you do miss out on the army building potential and ability, but you do get a bunch of great accessories. Now, NECA recently did throw these guys up on their website for order, and I was lucky enough to be able to secure two of them. With that being said, that ends my hunt and basically my need for my cartoon TMNT collection. I did not grow up with the show, but I have rewatched it, you know, as I've grown up and whatnot, and I do enjoy it, and so I do want the turtles in this form, and so I do have them on pre-order in the form of the NECA Turtles in Disguise pack coming in late Q4, but in my mind I really think we're going to be getting it in like 2022 January and February, guys, so don't be holding your breath. You'll be getting them by the end of this year in the holiday season. If we do, you know, I'll be great, but I would think they were going to be coming more in the January February 2022 area with all the delays and shipping issues that everybody's been having. But regardless, I do have those on pre-order, so I do have the turtles at least in that form, and I do have the Stern Pinball box set I pre-ordered from Walmart, so that's going to be giving me the Shredder. And so with that, I just needed some Foot Soldiers, which I have right here now, and I no longer need to collect or hunt for any other figures for this part of my TMNT collection. Now, if they ever come out with a 2003 cartoon TMNT line, now that's gonna be a hairy situation for me, because I'm gonna need everything in all of it and multiple of those Foot Ninjas, and oh man, that's gonna be a big line to get to, and I hope they do get to it someday. But until then, we are looking at the 1980s version of the Foot Soldier today. So as I stated, you do only get one in this box set, but you do get a lot of accessories, and the NECA's website only limited you to two, so I was able to pick up two. If not, I would have definitely picked up four, only because I'm just a stupid army builder and I like to waste money on army building and whatnot. But two is basically good enough for me, especially, like I said, in this form of my collection. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at all the accessories this guy comes with, because he comes with a lot of stuff. So first up, we're going to look at the alternate heads that this guy comes with. So he actually comes in box with the red-footed ninja headband right there. As you can see, he does have the red foot right there. But within the box, you do also get a yellow foot head, you know, on the head, as you can see. And you also get a third head sculpt in the form of the Alpha 1 Foot Ninja. I actually do remember watching this episode. It's been a while since I've seen the episode, so I kind of don't remember each and every little detail and everything, but I do remember recently rewatching this episode. So yeah, it's super cool to have this, and that's why I have him with that head and that guy with that head, because I just had to have at least one of these guys with that Alpha 1 Foot Ninja head, because it's just so cool and unique in my opinion. I don't know what it is about it, I just really dig it, and I think it's just the variety that it adds to the Foot Ninja. You know, it's just such a big diversion from like what you would expect, you know, like this skinny little head into like this ginormous android head. So that's really cool in my opinion. So taking a look at the hands that they come with, and man, they come with a lot of them. So let me go ahead and grab the first set of hands right here, which is a pair of right and left C-grip hands, as you can see. So these are to hold the weapons and some of the smaller accessories that they both come with. They do both come with right and left trigger finger hands, but he has his right one in and he has his right one in, so I only have one left one to show you guys, or I'd have two left, so I decided to just show you one right. They do both come with a pair of action open hands. As you can see, they are just like action hands opened up. They're not like stiff open, but they are just, you know, just a little open and relaxed looking in a way. But next up, we do get a pair of karate chop hands. Now these ones are stiff, and as always, NECA definitely hits it out of the park with the detailing in the hand. I mean, look at that. You can see the wrinkles and everything. You can see the nail outline. I just absolutely love when NECA goes all out with their detail like that. It is just so cool. So last but certainly not least, they do come with a pair of course, fisted hands to get down with those blasted ninja turtles. So that is it when it comes to their alternate hands. So now we are going to go ahead and start diving into this mountain of weapons and accessories that they also come with. So starting off with some of the smaller ones that you do get, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the two ninja stars that they come with, a black and an orange ones, which is very reminiscent of Deathstroke in my opinion. But as you can see right there, a black and a orange ninja star. So next up, you do get the police hat, as you can see, with some nice cell shading right there. See the dark blue and the lighter purplish blue right there. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure it fits both of the regular foot heads. Obviously not the Alpha 1 head, but let's see. Just want to put your hat on, dude. So close. Alright, so I got the hat onto the Alpha 1 head, but as you would assume, it doesn't stay. If you move them, it is going to slide off. They do both come with a mutagen ooze canister, which is really cool. It's once again cell shaded. You have the light bluish teal right there with the dark purplish blue right there. Little holes and whatnots right there. Nice little detailing. Really cool. Next up, they do come with a Krang communicator, and you can see Krang's angry, cranky face right there, looking at him being all pissed because, as always, the turtles get away. So next up, they do come with one of those Japanese fans. Once again, one of those things that I think only appeared in 1 or 2 episodes, or at the very beginning, much like the police hat. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I think they only used the police hat and the Japanese fan in like maybe like the first 1 or 2 episodes. I cannot remember for the life of me. So next up, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the spear that they come with. As you can see, it is nicely painted at the top, and it is just a long brown stick at the bottom. I have to be super careful, and I would suggest you would be super careful with this thing because, oh man, just it feels like it's just gonna snap. It just feels ready to snap. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down right here on a flat surface so that's not possible. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull the next accessory up, and that is a ninja katana sword. So here's just a basic ninja katana sword, but I do like the detailing on the grip handling right here. It is very nicely done. You do get a second sword. It is more of a like, I think of it more of a pirate sword compared to the katana. See, this is more of like a Japanese ninja sword, but this is more like a pirate sword in my opinion. So I don't know why this is being used. Maybe it's in the later seasons or whatnot. I see that the guy on the box is using it. So maybe this is later in the seasons and I just can't remember right now. But yeah, you know, that's how it goes. Can't remember everything from everything. So next up, he does come with a ray gun, which is really cool. I honestly really dig this ray gun, and I kind of want to use it with other toys that I have, potentially even like my Mezco Gomez's. I think my Mezco Gomez would look really cool with this. He does come with another ray gun right here. As you can see, this one's really cool. This one actually reminds me more like Stewie's ray gun from Family Guy. So this is really cool. Like when I say that, I mean like really futuristic kid toy looking. You know what I mean? But you can tell that it does some damage, obviously, because well, it's from the foot. You know, they don't make little toys that don't do anything. He does come with a little, I believe this is a little blaster. Correct me if I'm wrong once again, if this is not a little blaster and this is something entirely different. Second to last, he does come with a kind of like a blaster pistol. So, you know, back in the 80s when you could actually give your characters weapons and it wasn't like a big old deal. Because last but certainly not least, he does come with this machine gun, which he is holding right here, a machine laser gun that he's holding right there. You know, at least in the 80s they had to just make them laser guns, you know, but they could at least still give them guns, because I don't know what happened nowadays. But anyways, guys, that is all the accessories that this guy comes with. So many accessories, as you can tell. So much fun to be had with these guys. But with that being said, let's go ahead and pull one forward and take a closer look at him. We're going to go ahead and pull this guy forward since he is more of the basic one. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at him. So while I do absolutely love the detailing in this figure, it has to be one of the worst figures ever made, in my opinion, in terms of QC and basically its articulation. So obviously it's a NECA figure, so we know it is highly articulated to a point because of, you know, snapping joints, and you have to make sure it's warm so that they don't snap and everything. But mine has some other issues. The joints are loose, as that tends to happen with some NECA figures. The arm joints are pretty loose, which really bugs me. The fingers don't actually go into the holes of the gun trigger, or the trigger holes. So it's just a lot of little things that really irk me. You know, his, like, it's just his balance is so bad because his joints can barely hold up his own weight. And it's not really the way I'm standing him. It's just, look how, okay, well, you can't see how wide his feet are, but they're pretty wide just to get him to stand up straight. If I want to get him to any kind of action pose, it's kind of like hard because he doesn't, his joints once again just don't want to support that. So if I want him to like look like he's walking, let's see, there we go. Okay, so right there his joints are actually holding him pretty good. But if you can see, I'll put him into the splits, shake him up a bit, and his legs are together. So I'll put him back in the splits, shake him up a bit, and his legs are together, just to show you how loose he actually is. Now this one, on the other hand, whoops, is a little stiffer, but his legs are still super loose. But his arms and his shoulders are a little stiffer. That one out of the box wasn't as stiff on the shoulders and the arms, but this one definitely needs to be hit with a blow dryer or take a little warm bath. But yeah, all in all, like I said, I do love the sculpting and the cell shading of the figures and all the attention to detail in them. But however, the articulation just really irks me, and the looseness of the joints, and them being like, you know, the main joints like legs and the elbow joints. Like, it's not even the shoulder joint, it's like the elbow joint and the hip joints right here. In fact, out of the box, I popped this leg out and I was super scared and mad because I thought I broke it, until I realized it was broken at the ball joint and it didn't like actually break the joint, like that because that tends to happen with NECA figures. So I was super happy that that didn't happen. But yeah, so all in all, just not my favorite. I'm happy to have them in my collection for what it is and for what it's worth and for what I want them for, but definitely a figure I'm happy I didn't go out hunting for and just got it sent to me. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy's articulation. He can look that far down, that far up. He does have a little bit of head tilt side to side. He can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left, and that is the one with the Alpha 1 head. So I would just wanted to show you that articulation on him, since it is a different head sculpt, because this one is a little different as well, because he can't even look down. He can only look straight up at you. He can look up that far. He can turn all the way to the right, all the way to the left. You do get some pretty decent head tilt as well. His arms, ooh, still kind of stiff actually, but I believe his arms would go out. Okay, so I'm pretty sure his arms go out all the way to a T pose. You do get rotation at the bicep, at the shoulder, double hinge elbow joint, which is restricted by his bicep, rotation at the wrist, as well as in and out hinging at the wrist. This one also has in and out hinging. You do get rotation at the waist right there. He can join the cheerleading squad if he were able to hold the splits. However, as you see, his legs do start to slowly go down, and if you give him a little wobble, he just kind of falls apart. So he cannot join the cheerleading squad. He can barely kick out that far. He can't. Oh, he actually kick out. He can actually kick back pretty far though. He does come with a double hinge knee, which allows him to go back all the way that far. He does have a boot cut swivel, I believe. Am I wrong? No, he does. The other one's just stuck. So his ankles do go down that far. They do go up. Basically just flat ball rocker rotation and toe articulation right there. So you do get a lot of points of articulation with this figure, and it does look amazing, I have to admit, for what it is. A representation of the cartoon animated series from the 1980s, Foot Soldier. It is a great mold and representation and everything, but like I said, I just really can't get over it how loose the leg joints are, and it is what it is, especially at the price that I paid for this guy. Like, I kind of really expect a little bit more from NECA at that point, you know, so it is what it is. NECA's gonna NECA. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of these two guys, and we'll be right back. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Check it out. If you like what you see, leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of this figure or any other toys I do reviews on for this channel, check me out on TikTok at CoolFigurez. Because when I get a new toy, guys, I am like a child and I cannot wait to rip it open. So I don't wait to set up my YouTube studio. No, I just film it on my phone and upload it to TikTok. So check me out at CoolFigurez. And join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly toy news, toy talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reviews, pre-orders, and so much more. As always, thank you so much to this channel sponsor, VRare Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, and Pokemon card needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. VRare Store, check them out. If you did enjoy the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it. As always, I am your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.